Someone's gonna tell you the truth.
Can we not talk about this?
It's time to return to reality.
Look, I'm fine. I can talk to him and I can be with him and
God, is this what you've been doing this whole time? Hallucinating your dead boyfriend?
I need to see Damon, and I'm not asking. I tried to grieve him, Caroline, but every time I let it sink in that I'm never gonna see him again. I feel like I'm gonna die because I don't think I can live forever without him. I want to thank you for giving me everything I always wanted. A love that consumed me, and passion, adventure. There's nothing more I could ever want other than for it to last forever, but I can't. The promise that love could be eternal, and I had that with Damon. This is goodbye, Damon. I love you, but I have to let you go. Which means for the rest of eternity, I'm gonna have a hole in my heart where he's supposed to be.
An eternity of torment, agony, grief, and you'll feel it all.
Stop it, Damon, stop it, stop it. You're getting in my head. Don't do this, please.
You're gonna feel it forever.
No! I want you to compel me to forget that I ever loved him.
Who was Damon Salvatore?
He was my boyfriend. I loved him, and he died. There was something different about him. Dangerous, but not in a way that scared me. He was exciting.
And how did he make you feel?
Like anything was possible.
You had a nice moment on the road with a stranger, but that's all he was. A stranger.
Stranger. Two people passing in the night. He kissed me. I mean, I shouldn't have let him. I knew that he was in love with me, and even though Steph and I were on the outs, I shouldn't have let him.
He kissed you. You thought it was inappropriate. You told him so.
It was a Miss Mystic Falls pageant. Stefan was supposed to be my escort, but he bailed on me. Damon stepped in. He saved me from being embarrassed in front of everyone. He took my arm and led me out with the rest of the girls and all their dates, and we danced. I remember that was the first time that I felt it.
Felt what?
How sexy he was. I'd never let myself notice until then.
You went down the stairs, and no one was there.
I remember when I was laying in bed with him, all I could think about was kissing him. I wanted to kiss him so badly.
No one kissed anyone. Think about that moment where you knew this person was somebody that you had feelings for, that you loved, and that you could see those feelings going on forever.
She fell in love with Damon when she was still with Stefan.
Tell me the moment you knew you loved him.
It was my birthday. I was 2 seconds from deciding that I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna leave the room until Damon walked in to give me my birthday gift. It was a necklace that Stefan had given me. Damon knew what the necklace meant to me, what it meant about my feelings for Stefan. Even though he loved me, he gave me the one thing that represented hope for me and his brother. I knew how much it hurt him, but he did it. It was the most selfless that he's ever been. And in that moment, I loved him.
Damon never came into the room. He never gave you the necklace.
You erased him. You had Alara compel you to forget every good thing that Damon ever did. You made him a monster in your own mind because you couldn't handle the grief of losing him. Because you were in love with him, and he was in love with you. And when Damon died, a part of you died too.
I'm gonna tell Lena how much I love her.
How could I possibly love Damon? Yes, you loved Damon. You loved him with a passion that consumed you.
Damon inspired you. He pushed you to own the darkest parts of yourself. And when you died, he was the only one that could make you feel alive again, and you made him feel human.
And then when Damon died, the void he filled was too deep, too dark. Facing an eternity without your soulmate, you went off the deep end.
Because in spite of every single thing that he did, we couldn't live without him.
I want you to rediscover yourself in the absence of the one who defined you.
I just need to see her, Stefan.
Our eyes will meet, fireworks will go off, and the balance of nature will be restored.
I know why you did what you did. It's not real. You know what's real? The way you felt for me.
She loves me. Just open the door, Elena. She loved you too much, and it was killing her.
I want my memories back. I know that I loved you.
Yeah.
And I know that apparently I forgave you for all of the awful things that you did,
Yeah.
but I just don't remember it.
I literally went through time and space to be with you.
I know it. Look, do you want me to feel guilty? Because trust me, Damon, I do, okay? I feel horrible, and I'm sorry, but I don't know what to tell you. What do you want me to say? I don't remember us.
I do. And no matter how much I missed you or how much pain I was in, I never would have erased everything we ever had. Even if I was drowning in grief, I'd rather hang on to every moment that I ever held you, or every laugh that I ever heard, every shred of happiness that we ever had. I would rather spend every moment in agony than erase the memory of you.
I get that we had an amazing life together. I feel like I'm looking at a stranger. Because I'm never gonna be able to give you what you want. I just can't remember.
Hey, there are things you can't erase, and you know that. I would give anything for you to remember, but I'm not gonna risk your life. It's the last thing I would ever do. Come on, time to abandon ship.
No, wait. Just give it a second. It'll clear up.
When you became a vampire, part of me was thrilled, because suddenly there was this possibility I could have you in my life forever. But then the other part of me was devastated, because I realized you lost the life that you wanted to have. And since I've been gone, you've gotten part of that life back. You're thriving, you're happy. I love you, Elena. Enough to let you go.
Promise me this is forever.
I promise.
Look, I'm at a crossroads right now where I could go live my life the way I think I probably should. Or I could risk all that for this tiny glimmer of a feeling inside that I just can't shake.
I think it's great how he's always been there for you when it mattered. You know, through thick and thin, and good times and bad times.
I mean, Elena, you of all people should be willing to look past the questionable things that I've done to see that there's good somewhere in me. You did it with Damon.
I thought you wanted to start over.
I've never felt more alive.
Because FYI, this is exactly where we left off.
I don't care. Life's too short. Immortal or not, I don't want to waste another minute. But do you ever think about it, like if I would still be with you if I was human?
I know she was human, pure, dating the good Salvatore. Then she became an undead blood vacuum, stopped caring about right and wrong, started dating the bad one.
No, I don't think we'd be together if you were still human. You had a choice. You chose Stefan. Human you was on your way home to him. Car went off the bridge. You turned, and suddenly I was back in the picture.
Look, I've made some huge mistakes in my life. Being with you wasn't one of them. And yes, I had Alaric compel away my love for you. And yes, I did love Stefan once. The night I died, Matt was driving me back to him. And yet I found my way back to you. Damon, I somehow always find my way back to you. It doesn't matter if I have memories or not. It doesn't matter if I'm a vampire or not.
You're just saying that because you can't change what you are.
Oh, Damon, I don't care what human me would have done. Because she's not here, I am. And if the past is a place without you and me together, then stop living in it. Well, then it's a good thing we have forever.
The cure to vampirism.
You do love her, don't you?
Yes, I do. And she loves me. We're in the love.
And you're afraid you'll ruin all that if you give her the cure. You ever miss it? Being human?
Sometimes. He knows how I feel. But he also knows that there's nothing we can do to change that. I mean, I've always wanted a family. But I get to have a life with you, which is also what I've always wanted. So it'll be good. It's okay to feel hurt, Damon. Lee was the second woman to abandon you.
Says the woman who never has. What if things could be different? What if you could change everything?
They're not. And they can't.
I love you.
I love you too.
You're human. 5 years from now, where are you?
Easy. With you.
Kids?
Yeah, of course, eventually.
You have the power to give your greatest love the human life she desires, and you are yet to be truthful with her.
How does it feel to know that you can't give someone the life that she really wants?
I can't listen to this.
Elena.
I don't want to hear it, okay?
What do you want me to say, Damon? You want me to say that I'm never gonna be 100% okay with being a vampire for the rest of eternity? Fine. But I'm okay with that. Because then that means I get to be with you forever. And just the thought of that is good enough for me. Why isn't it good enough for you?
All I see in 5 years from now is you. You see your entire future. And I want you to have that. I want you to live in a big city and be a surgeon and have a family.
Then why would you keep it a secret from me for so many days and then try to have it destroyed?
Because I'm an idiot. And I'm selfish, and I'm so in love with you, and I don't want to lose you.
I don't want to live without you either.
You're gonna take the cure, Elena, and I'm gonna take it with you. I don't want to face my future without you. I'll become human too.
Are you ready to give all this up?
You're selfish, Damon. Being human isn't what you really want.
I mean, as epic as this life is, I'd be giving up so much more if we didn't do this. I had so much fantasy in my life, Elena. Enough for 100 lifetimes. I'd give it all up for one life with you.
You only live once, right?
Once or twice.
What if the human you doesn't love Damon anymore?
Being supernatural doesn't change who you are. Deep down, you know who you are and what you want.
For you, there's no going back. And you're impulsive and reckless.
And madly in love with you. Forever. No matter how long that's gonna be.
I love you.
Till death do us part.
I'm getting my memories back.
Love's always going to require a huge leap of faith. A big, scary leap over a hot pit of lava, and you might end up heartbroken, but you might be the happiest person on the face of the earth.
I remember everything. Every moment. It's like a million tiny little pieces of my heart have fallen back into place. I remember the moment that we met, the moment that we fell in love, how much I didn't want to love you, but it was like I was being swept up into a current. I was consumed by it. Damon, I remember everything. You're so afraid of losing me that you've convinced yourself that you can endure a human life.
I think being a human is the last thing you want.
I want to be with Elena, Stefan.
Damon, I love you more than I ever thought was humanly possible. I'm not trying to hurt you, but I can't let you do this.
What if you and Elena aren't really soulmates?
Just say it.
This was a damn mistake.
This was a mistake.
Even if you and Elena defy every single statistic and stay in love every hour of every day, she's human. She could die at any moment. What is your life gonna look like without her? You know, if you do this, Damon, you're human forever. No matter what happens, there's no going back. You have to want to be human for yourself.
I'm taking it. I've been a vampire for a long time, Elena. It's been a blast. But I would give it up in a second to be your husband, your partner, father of your kids.
You can't take it just for me.
I can take it for us. Because even if it doesn't work, even if it all goes to hell, even if I'm miserable and alone, the smallest chance at the perfect life with you is infinitely better than an immortal one without you. And I know this, Elena. I love you. And I will love you until I take my last breath on this earth.
Neither one of us should be here right now. We've spent our lives dodging fate, beating the odds. But because we did, I gotta meet you. The most beautiful, hilarious, and intimidatingly brilliant woman I have ever known. You inspire me. You've shown me that happiness is actually something that I can have in my life. I promise to be with you and love you and to dodge fate with you for the rest of our lives.
She won't wake up. She won't wake up. I don't understand. What did you do to my damn girlfriend? Kai linked you to Bonnie.
What are you gonna do?
Of course, you don't have to help her. You could just walk away. She dies of collapsed lung, no blood on your hands, and you and Elena get to live the life you always dreamed of.
You knew that the evil, selfish Damon Salvatore would give up the love of his life to save her best friend.
I knew that the love of my life would stand by his best friend, even if it meant having to live without me for a little while.
Things are gonna be awfully dull around here without you.
No, they're not, Damon, because you're not gonna sit around waiting for me. Damon, this isn't gonna work if you just shut down. I need you to live your life. Enjoy yourself. I want you to be happy. Are you ready for this?
Ready to spend the next 60 years of my life without you in it. Who's ever gonna be ready for that?
I love you, Damon Salvatore.
I love you too.